Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be on fleeky brows. Everyone wants fleeky brows and everyone comes in and asks me, how do you do your brows? Like, what do you use? And so, because of that, I decided to make a video on brows on fleek. I'm going to use a couple of, this is actually going to be all MAC products. So, if you love MAC, I have all the products, the perfect products for you to get that perfect brow that you're looking for. Today I'm also wearing Kat Von D's Bow and Arrow on my lips, and then I'm also wearing NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. I like it. I don't know if I love it, but I do like it. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Please like my videos as well. I greatly appreciate that. And as you know, please no negativity. I don't need that shit. That's just how it is. If you don't like me, that's fine. You don't have to watch this. So thank you so much for all the ones that do. Please subscribe and please like. Thank you so much. And please continue to watch if you want to learn how to do these fleeky brows. First, we're going to start with the MAC 2, I think it's 84 brush, and this is just a spoolie brush, and this is just going to make sure that all the hairs are going in the right direction. And then I'm going to be using the MAC Lingering Retractable Eyebrow Pencil. I only use this mostly on the base of my brows, just because I like the actual shape that it creates, especially in the bottom. So this is where I just use this one on the bottom, and then I go ahead and use powder in the rest of the brow, and I'll go ahead and show you that as well and which powder I use. So I'm just gonna go ahead and create the shape of my brow and extending it just a little bit once I get to the top there. But I'm just kind of filling this in. As you can tell, I have sparse brows, so I have a lot of fullness in the front, but I don't have a lot at the very end. So that's where I'm going to really concentrate on that color. So with this, I'm just going to lightly fill this in and just create that base of a line. The reason why I'm using lingering is because it's more of a lighter brown rather than a dark brown. Just because you have black hair doesn't mean that you have to have a really dark color. You can definitely use a lighter brown because the color is so concentrated that once you apply it more and more, that color is going to get darker and darker. So if you start off with a really dark pencil and then you're going in and you keep overlapping and overlapping, that color is going to turn black. So I know. Why wouldn't I get a black pencil? My eyebrows are black. I mean, my hair is black. It'll just be a little bit too harsh on the face. So this is giving you more of a natural look and making sure that it's not too dramatic on the brows, on the face. So I'm also going to start on the top here with this as well, just to go ahead and create that structure on top. And I'm not going to make it 100% perfect, just because I'm going to go back in there and chisel out my brows with some concealer as well. And that's the base and structure of it. Not too shabby, right? So now what we're going to go do is, oh, where's my brush? Where's my 208 brush? Now I'm going to go in with the MAC 208 brush. This is just an angled, very small brush. I do recommend this brush for brows because this specific brush is very small, and I feel like it gives you the utmost control. I know we make another one called the 266 brush. A lot of people like that for the brows as well, but I tend to feel that with that specific brush, the bristles start to kind of come out as you continuously use it and cleanse it as well. This one does as well, but not as bad, so I feel that you get more longevity with this one specifically. And of course, like I said, a lot more control when you are building up your brows. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use my MAC palette that I created. I'm going to use this color. This one's called Mystery. I have used this in my brows for so long. I really like this color. I feel it's not too red, and I really like that. It's a very cool brown tone. And as you probably know, my hair is pretty much on the dark brown side, so this is the perfect color for my brows specifically. Of course, if you come into counter, I can definitely show you which color is going to be best for you as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and dip my 208 brush in there, and I'm going to go ahead and grab that much and then kind of tap it off a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and just start connecting right on top of that pencil that I just created. And I'm just going to go ahead and follow my shape of my natural brows because I'm really just going ahead and accentuating what I already have. And just kind of pulling that a little bit across and extending them just a little bit. Keeping most of the color on the end because, as you can tell, I didn't put any color in this area yet, and see how dark it is compared to the end. Now I'm basically evening all that out as well. I like to start in the middle, start in the end, and then start filling in the middle as well, bringing that in. Also, connecting the arch as well up here on top to create that structure and shape. As I get closer and closer to the middle of my face, I'm actually going to not pick up so much more product because I want the inside to be a lot more natural. So once I get into here, I'm going to go from that line that I used from the pencil, and I'm just going to kind of push up into the brows just to give it a little bit more of a natural finish. I don't want to really box it off. I don't really like to box off my brows. So once I go in there with the concealer, I actually like to brush into that as well to break up any line that I created right there. It's extremely hard once I get a client in my seat and, you know, she doesn't have waxed brows or tweezed brows or anything like that, and she goes, I want my brows to look like yours, and it's really tough for me. It's really, really tough for me to explain that, honey, I need you to create a shape first, and then I'll go ahead and show you how to reshape with powder or a pencil or anything that you would like. So that's what I recommend before going in with any pencil or powder. Make sure that you tweeze a shape that is desired. It may not look exactly perfect, but then that's when you can go in with any of your brow products or anything to perfect it 100%. I know we all have that favorite brow, and this one specifically is my not so good brow. I like my left brow. Always create a triangle first here. This is how I create that shape down here and connect it right on the tip there, and I feel that that will make everything connect seamlessly. Beautiful! So now to make it beyond fleeky. Concealer. The great thing about using concealer underneath your brows as well is it really gives you a really bright opened eye look as well. So I mean, that's why I usually like to do my brows before I do my eyeshadow, because it's really going to brighten up the eye, and at the same time, if you accidentally go too far down with the concealer, it's not going to get into your eyeshadow. So if you do your eyebrows first and conceal them first, you're bringing that down, and so once you go in and do your primer for your eyes, you're just going to bring all that up, and everything's going to blend beautifully. I'm going to go in with the Pro Longwear Concealer in NC30. This is going to go underneath my brows, and I'm also going to go ahead and grab my 242 brush by MAC as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab a little bit on my hand right there, and then just dip it into that and get a good amount. Get a good amount onto the brush. Probably can't see that. It's probably really, really bright. But just kind of soak it on there, and then you're basically going to use the tip of the brush, and then you're just going to go ahead and create that line. This is going to make sure that that shape is beautiful and seamless as well. And then slowly go across. Definitely don't do this very quickly. I don't do this very quickly. This is why I take a long time on my brows. But the finished end product is totally worth it. And then you can kind of bring that line down into the brow, just like that. And then I like to just use my ring finger and just kind of help to blend that all out. Try not to get it close to the brow, too close, just because that concealer might accidentally hit the rest of the brow, which will cause it to turn white inside the brow. I don't want that. So that helps to really brighten that up and then really perfect the brow as well. And then you can also do it around the top as well. You don't have to. I usually don't do it, but I want to show you guys a little bit. So you can kind of go up around here, kind of go around here, just with a really light hand. And this will really perfect the brow, like I said, on fleek. Got all these girls coming in wanting their brows on fleek. Where did that word come from? Perfect. Now I'm going to go with the other brow. At first I don't want to get too close to the brow. Because I'm going to go back in there and then get a little closer. My nose is running. Always, 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 always. Just grabbing a little bit more just to kind of conceal the top a little. Help to brighten that up as well. And then using your finger again just to kind of blend all that out. And then I'm going to grab just a little bit more in the bristles and then just kind of lightly sweep it into the brow just to kind of help the little bit of more fadage that I like in the middle. Just to make it look a little bit more natural. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in there with my brow set. This is supposed to be clear, but because I use the powder, it gets dark in here. So as you can see, my brows like to go down, so with this gel, I actually will brush all my hairs up so my shape is going in the right direction. Because as you can tell in camera, it looks like it's going down, and so it kind of drives me insane because I'll look up and it's like my shape is off, but it's technically not because my hairs like to go down. So I like to push this up. Gel is very important. I know a lot of girls don't use brow gel, but this kind of holds everything together. It's kind of like hairspray for the hairs on your brows. And just kind of seals the deal and makes sure all the hairs are in place and flows all together. Be beautiful. So this is how you get your brows on fleek. I really hope you liked this video. If you have any questions or comments, please down there. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and like my video. I also have a couple of other videos as well that if you would like to check that out, please do so. And thank you again. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.